Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're just gonna do a reading. I was getting a strong intuitive message that like you and your person, this is only gonna resonate for those that are currently involved with someone. But essentially you and your person have like a divine mission together. We should kind of wait and see if anyone joins the chat for a sec, and if not, we're just gonna hop right into it. It's not gonna be a super long reading, but it will be a nice little reading. So let's hop into it. We've got the archetype, tarot, and the love messages from the person you're with. So like I said, this is only going to resonate for those that are currently kind of in a relationship. But you are a star, so Spirit's saying you are meant to shine. You are an inspiration to many, whether you realize this or not. Get ready. So it's kind of weird because I was actually shuffling and the first card out was you have a new job coming. And then somehow this was here, so we'll just show you that. Beautiful. Underneath it says focus on the positive, but we'll do some actual shuffles and pull some cards out and see what comes up. So let's hop into it. Hope everyone's doing good this evening and had a good weekend. All right. So let's do some archetypes first and see what's up. Beautiful. So here what you can see is in the past you could have dealt with some lower vibrational energies, but you're someone who is maintained a pure heart. I feel like this is you and your person both, because this is really going to be a reading for like divine feminine, divine masculine, those that aren't in karmic energies and are actually on their path and are together in union. So with this, it's really saying that you two are connected. You have your certain know about where you're going, the path you're headed on, and it's going to be a huge success. Seeker, it's almost like you know where you're headed, but you're just trying to figure out your path along your way. With the Child Magical card, you are someone who's always been connected to divine and just always been passionate about life. And it's like whatever you're working on, I feel like for some of you, it's almost like you could be a healer and your person could be a starseed. It's something along that lines, but the two of you together are super connected to divine. That was there when I just split the deck. And with the Fool here, it's almost like it says fearlessly revealing emotion. So you both aren't afraid to show the world who you are. We've got the Mediator out next. So it's almost like the two of you together just both care about everyone's side of the story. And really that's what's going to like bring you further into this. Beautiful Liberator. So really what Divine's saying is now is your time. For the two of you too, in the past, maybe the two of you were overlooked for jobs, or wow, we have the Healer. So I was saying just a minute ago, one of you could be a healer, a light worker. The other could be like a starseed or a teacher even. Thank you so much everyone joined in. All right, so Rescuer. I feel like for one of you, you essentially really brought the other out of a lower vibrational place, or showed them like a real sense of different understandings and beliefs in the world. It's like you opened them up to your ability to connect with spirit, and they could have been someone in the past that maybe was connected with spirit, but not the way they are now. Beautiful Teacher. So I was saying one of you could be a teacher, so that kind of just popped out there. Gonna be a good reading, so let's hop into it. All right, so we're gonna go ahead with the tarot, but really overall it's like the two of you have something you're gonna do together. So it's almost like you're two parts of something. So it's like, say for example, one of you is a healer and one of you is more like a business savvy person. Maybe the two of you are gonna start like a Reiki business, or like open like a yoga studio. I feel like it's just like it could be something more intense though. Like the two of you are meant to do a spiritual mission together, almost like teaching others the way that you believe in life, or just being an advocate for humanity, really standing up for the rights of others. So some of you could be activists. Shapeshifters. So you two have the ability to really transmute energy and to make it your own. And it's almost like with the God card out, it's like you've been led to do so. With the Mystic, you could be someone who kind of is knowledgeable on this. Beautiful energies. Yeah, so with the Student and Mentor, you're definitely someone who is either a student or the teacher to this other person, and the two of you together are going to take your knowledge and really essentially just like be a mentor and a provider to others. Thanks to whoever's tuned in right now. All right, so we've got the guide card next. So that's absolutely beautiful energy. It looks like you'll really be guiding others on a strong path forward. That's so nice to see, because honestly, it's just really like Divine's coming through saying, no matter where you're going, you're on the right path. So we're going to hop into the tarot cards and see what kind of comes up. I'm going to leave out this God card and the Advocate though, because this is the biggest one. Inspires you to put compassion into action. So it's like regardless of the situation you're currently in or were in the past, you're someone that always strives to move forward and to make today better than yesterday. And that's what Divine sees in you and your person. It's like you two have that connection and the reality that no one's perfect, but every day when you try and strive to be better, like that's what life's about. Not living in your shadow self, really having a vision for your future and where you want it to go. And I feel like the two of you together are being guided down a specific path. So for those just tuning in, this is only specific for those that are in union with a partner, because this is like something you'll be doing together. So it's not if those are in separation or you're single. It could be potentially for some that you're going to meet someone you're going to do something big with, but mostly what I was getting is this is for those in union already. So basically with this, we've got the Martyr and the Guide. So represents the natural ability of Divine in life and yourself. And then with the Martyr, we've got learning to transcend nature of oneself to others. So it just really shows that you're being guided to do this, to selflessly give to other people and to really do it with your best heart and your best intentions. And beautiful. Wow, as if. I'm like sitting here shuffling the whole time we get the Samaritan card. So that is amazing. So let's see what else comes out. So just someone who's really kind and fair to others. Avenger. So it's like you stand up for the rights of other people as well. You're someone who really believes in equality and fairness among everyone. And like that's why you and your person are being chosen as well, because that's what the world needs more of. People that aren't afraid to really just say, you know, that the world, regardless of who you are, what color you are, or if you're a guy or a girl, there should be no sexism, racism, none of that shit. It should just be fair and even. And you two really like stand in that light and are authentic with it. And that's what like Divine really sees in you. Wow. Child eternal, child wounded. So the two of you could reflect both of these cards here. It's almost like one for each of them. Beautiful. Divine masculine. So there we've got one confirming energy there. Must be the divine masculine watching, or at least one of you there. Goddess. So we've definitely got some feminine energy as well. I'm surprised we didn't pull out divine feminine. That's so funny. Literally just was like kind of there. Beautiful. So really with this, let's get another angel message, because it'll give you some good direction as to where Spirit's kind of taking you next. But I feel like for most of you, it's just essential that you really follow your path and where you're being led, because the two of you together might get separate downloads as well. And it's almost like they might not make sense is what I just heard from Spirit. But then when the two of you discuss these ideas or these downloads per se that you got, that's when it's actually going to click in. Oh, okay, well, this actually matches up with this. It's almost like the missing puzzle piece. It's like Spirit's doing this in a way to bring the two of you together. It's almost like I said, it's like a mission for the two of you together. It's time to let go of past traumas. Wow. So we've got both the child cards out, right? So it's saying for both of you, you could have had past childhood traumas growing up, or just came from a difficult life, or felt like you went through a lot of struggle. But it's like they're saying it's time to really let go of any past trauma, regardless of what it could be for you. It's like your angels really see what you went through, and it's saying they're giving you the strength to heal all past hurts and traumas at this time. So trust their guidance. So that's really beautiful. For a lot of you, that could be just what the only thing is kind of holding the two of you back. You still have a little bit of healing on each of your ends to kind of do. So I'm going to take away some of these because we got a lot going on. But if you've had a chance to kind of look at the cards, it's beautiful because the energy shows from in the past, like the two of you walked away from anything negative, stayed in the pure-hearted energy, and then you're on your path with divine towards really leading towards something. And it's like you two are supposed to guide, but in different ways. We've got the poet card. So for one of you, you could be a writer or a musician, something creative to do with words. But we had a teacher card as well, and that was already like my inclination I had. So it's like almost like one of you is the student and one's the teacher. But it's like when the two of you both, like, say evolve or graduate to both being the teacher, that's when the mission starts. So let's jump into some more angel messages and then do some tarot. All right, the scales are being balanced. Things are about to be balanced out in a karmic scale. A shift in the energy needs to occur sooner or later. So that's beautiful. It's really just saying anywhere you felt tested or wronged or depleted, if you know you're on the right side of the scale, then you can absolutely expect great changes coming in from divine. Maybe you'll get a little surprise blessing or just something that really lets you know you're on the right path. Especially if the two of you do something spiritual together, it could be something that is really maybe not accepted by everyone. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure who this would resonate for. So like I said, it's for those in union. One more angel message. Wow, you have a higher calling. Answer that phone. You're here on this earth to guide others. You may be a healer, motivational speaker, teacher, or spiritualist. So, cards down. I guess we're done the reading. No, I'm just kidding. I'll give you some more details. But honestly, it just really confirms that, like I said, maybe you and your person haven't even discovered this yet. Depending on how far the relationship is along, it's like, you could just be still in the stages of getting to know each other if you're newly dating, or say you've been dating for a long time. Then it's almost like I said about the puzzle pieces, you're going to kind of, once you two have conversations, it's like Spirit's telling me to tell you to open up to your person about any weird downloads you get or interesting ideas that kind of like grab your attention, I guess, is what they're saying. Because then it's like between the two of you, when you discuss these things, you could almost have a plan of action immediately, or you're going to come up with something like really cool of an idea. So let's hop into the tarot. Sounds awesome though. For those that this is resonating for, we've got the 6 of Wands, a lot of passion, chasing your dreams, chasing your own visions. 9 of Cups in reverse. So the two of you could have felt like it was you two against the world in the past, or just like you were misunderstood from others. Beautiful. So regardless of gender though, we've got the Empress. So that's absolutely beautiful energy. And also the Empress, we've got Earth energy. So Taurus there. With the Wands, we've got fire, and with the Cups, we've got water as well. So what I feel like is, here, I'll put these so these are together. But essentially, we've got a Taurus, either a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, or a Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries. But together, the two of you are going to shine. It's like you're really going to change the world in some sort of way. Maybe the two of you are going to, I feel like, start some sort of business, or like something to do with, I keep hearing like gardening or like an ecosystem. Like you could really be natural kind of people that are into, like, I love gardening personally, but yeah, I don't know, maybe you, like, the one of you is really smart and you're going to come up with some sort of system or something that's just going to be really unique. Then we've got the Nine of Pentacles, so it's going to be really abundant, whatever this idea is that the two of you have. But see how in the Star card, notice how it's like she's holding the star and this person's coming in with the coin. So it's like the two of you together, that's when it's really going to form this awesome idea. It's like one of you individually only has part of the missing piece. And so, like I said, Spirit's saying have those conversations. Even if it seems like a weird download with the High Priestess out here, you never know what's actually going to come out of it, is what I'm being told. So that's kind of beautiful energy. It's going to bring a new start for both of you. Both of you could already be on this kind of path together. Be really cool to see if anyone resonates with that that's already kind of happening for you. Two of Cups, see there, that doubles up the fact that it's you and your person. It's like one without the other. It's only the one cup. But Two of Cups is like ultimate love. Kind of a wish fulfillment in the love department. Wow. So there you go. Let's see what comes out. Another shuffle here. Beautiful energies though. Honestly, one of you is definitely a High Priestess. Got a lot of intuition, a lot of ability, a lot of foresight. And it's like the other one could be the opposite and kind of balances the other out. So we had quite a few cards fall, so I'll just take these as the cards for now. So the Chariot, it's like the two of you are off. Maybe the two of you have to move somewhere in order to complete this together. You could be looking to move like far away or even just like relocate together. With the Cups, you could be worried. It could be unsuccessful, maybe the plan, but there's so much passion and pentacles around it. Like, look at all that. So many wands and a lot of pentacles. And then we've got the World in the upright. So it's really telling you when the two of you figure out whatever this plan is together or whatever this creative project is, the two of you are really going to change both of your lives and like everyone around it. So immediate family, friends, maybe people are just going to really be inspired by the two of you. Beautiful. All right, let's keep it going. Thank you so much, everyone tuned in. I will leave this reading up. All right. So we've got the Tower in reverse. So in the past, the two of you could have felt stuck, could have felt like stagnant, or the two of you might not have realized fully what your zest for life was. It's like you specifically had an idea or emotion, but you weren't sure what it was going to turn into, or essentially maybe the two of you both really didn't know what your life purpose was. And I feel like this is what could have caused this kind of moment of total upheaval. But with a reverse tower, it's like once that comes to an end, it ends up being a lot better than an actual tower moment. Ends up being like, it's like you think you have this huge roadblock, but in reality, it's just like a self-imposed one. So we're going to clear some of these up, but I will leave the few majors out. Beautiful though. Honestly, I feel like you and your person really know where you're headed off to next. And like I said, if you don't, and this is kind of resonating, but you're not sure, have those conversations. Have those conversations about maybe it's like your aspirations or where you want to be in 5 years, right? It might be like that. And you're like, well, I'd like to own a business, or, you know, you say, maybe you want to own a restaurant or something. To each their own, whatever it is for you. But I feel like it's something greater, like more on the spiritual side or healing side, because the two of you have like a calling from divine, if you were tuned in at the beginning there. So with that, it's almost saying that when you two even have a conversation like that, where you see your lives going in the future, then you'll kind of get your answers. And it looks like you're both on the same page. Beautiful. Really good energy though. All right, so we'll get a couple more and then we'll get some love messages from your person. So if there's any toxic things still binding you and your person to people, places, things. It's time to let it go. It's saying from divine, in order for this new success to come in, just to really rid yourself of any low vibrational people or situations, and that way you can really advance and take this level up fully. So let's get some messages from your person. This one's going to be a short one today, so we're going to close it after that. But it was just a strong message that the two of you are just in the starting stages. Figure out what you're supposed to do, though, because it's different for each of you. But I feel like it's more on the line of either teaching something or opening a business together. It definitely wasn't like a small project. Sometimes I think you know me better than I know myself, and it's intriguing. So you two really mirror each other, and definitely could mean for a lot of you that this is your true counterpart. All right, let's see what else comes out. Wow, so we had one flip there. So we're going to keep it PG, but it says, I can't stop thinking about all the things about you, especially all the things I want to do to you. So your person is not only interested in your intellect, but they're very passionate about you as well. Oh, perfect. 2 messages, and we'll leave it with these last 2. The longer we are apart, the feelings I have for you grow stronger every day. Okay, well, we're not going to count that because I said this is for those together. Please wait for me. I'm still healing and learning. For those in separation that for some reason you're watching this still, I guess that's a message for you that your person's thinking about you. But I specifically said at the beginning of the reading, I really feel like this is for those that are already in union and working on some sort of mission together, right? You don't know how beautiful you are to me. There we go. Beautiful. So we're going to leave it there. It was just a kind of quick message. We've got 222 on the clock. Thank you so much, everyone that tuned in. Have a great rest of your night and take care.